Growing a social media account is really difficult. So I want to go out to social media to see what might other people be doing instead that is giving them the big numbers. So I did that, and unfortunately it didn't turn out too well because what I'm seeing out there is alarming. Like, I'm a trader. I know how to forecast the future of price action before it happens, cycle after cycle, turning point after turning point, higher after low on any market. So I know what to look for when I see other charts. Now, everyone's kind of got their own way of trading, that's fine. But when you start looking at, when you know what I know and what my students know, and you go online and you have a look at this information, it becomes concerning. Like, I feel like a bigger brother who is worried about his siblings out in the world, who's just, like I've said many times before, it's the blind leading the blind. What's wrong with this, for example, is that there is an imaginary head and shoulder pattern that is drawn down. Okay, it's not about the person per se, it's just about social media in general. So it's not a personal attack. I'm just saying that he's gone back to May of 2021, and he's drawn like this kind of shoulder, head, and shoulder, which isn't even correctly drawn, just by typical shapes and patterns. And then what he's gone on to do as well is taken the target length of where this kind of line is down to the inverse head, and then taken that and then made it the same for the line above. Like, what rubbish is this? There is no reason why this should per se work out. This is just purely bad information. And also, like, I guess the timing of it is poor as well, because people lose interest by the time 2025 comes in this one post. So he can just get away with it. He can just say whatever he wants, and then, you know, social media happens, and then everyone just scrolls and forget about it. So these guys don't take accountability. There's no consistency, accountability, reliability in a lot of these posts, and all it's doing really is just opening up this hopium and this buy Bitcoin behavior, but there's no substance, there's no reasoning as to why things work. And that's the difference between me and these bozos out there. It's just that I can say what's happening, why it's happening, when it's happening, and what's going to happen next with precise accuracy and results, but with the reasoning as to why it's doing it too. So this is just bad. That post got 269,000. I don't want to bore you, but I'm just wanting kind of to get to the point that these guys are wrong, but they're getting the traction, and it's just such a weird, confusing world for guys like myself to see that, because it's just, again, a big brother thing where you're just worried for those who are of this massive community of the blind kind of leading the blind. In terms of a symmetrical triangle, just real quick, you don't, first of all, price action happens for a reason. It shouldn't bleed out of the symmetrical triangle. So it has done so on both sides over here. And also, if you can see it as clearly as I can see it, it's not even symmetrical. Symmetrical is meant to be flat. So that's now got a tilt to the upside, which is wrong. Again, 84,000. I'm not even sure what this guy is going on about. Elites are playing the same game again. I can go on and on and on. The guys are just doing the whole Lambo thing still, and promising to give $10,000 in Bitcoin to 5 people. You know what I mean? Like, it's just garbage after garbage after garbage. So this post is about saying, be very discerning on the stuff that you see out there. Don't give in to silly looking whatever the hell that is, ETF flows. Like, the news is always behind. These indexes are based on sentiment and social media, and you can tell that garbage in, garbage out. So the BS on social media is just so poor. And then you get some guys, I don't know, going on about whatever the hell's going on over there. So just be careful out there. I know this is a long post and it probably won't be watched in its totality, but yeah, it's not good. I mean, what in the hell is going on here? Whatever. All right, guys, that's it for this one.